welcome back to another deep dive review on two-wheel trends, the channel where the spirit of two wheels meets modern innovation and timeless design. Today, we're unraveling one of the most anticipated comebacks in the Indian motorcycle scene. Yes, you guessed it, the legend has returned. This is the 2025 Yamaha RX 100, a name that once ruled the roads of India. The RX 100 has been reborn for a new generation, but the question remains: does it still carry the magic that made it iconic, or is this just another nostalgic badge revival? Let's begin our deep exploration into the visual essence of this reborn legend. At first glance, the new RX 100 balances a graceful nod to its retro heritage with a refined modern character. From the front, it's clear Yamaha's designers had a mission to blend classic charisma with futuristic appeal. The circular headlamp returns, but this time, it's an all-LED unit, framed beautifully with chrome housing that gives it that old-school flavor. The LED DRLs are subtly integrated without screaming for attention, which is a great aesthetic move. A bold Yamaha emblem sits elegantly on the front fork cover, and the front mudguard, although slightly wider now, has those sharp curves reminiscent of the original. The handlebar is upright and wide, giving it a relaxed posture, while the instrument cluster brings a tastefully minimal digital-analog hybrid setup. The left dial houses the analog speedometer with that iconic needle dance, and the right side displays a small LCD that offers trip details, gear position, fuel readout, and even Bluetooth connectivity features. Small but essential touches like toggle-friendly buttons and backlit switches remind us that Yamaha didn't skip out on making this bike a comfortable modern ride. From the side profile, the RX 100 remains unmistakably loyal to its roots. The tank is where Yamaha has struck gold, with the same sculpted peanut-shaped design. It's nostalgic yet purposeful. The classic RX decals are back, slightly stylized for the new era, but not overdone. You'll see the exposed engine bay, much like the old days, and that's where the visual excitement lies. Yamaha has refrained from covering it with plastic shrouds, giving it an industrial, raw, and authentic look. The seat is a long, single-piece setup that looks vintage yet comfortable with its diamond-stitched pattern. The dual-tone finish is premium, and it sits perfectly on the spine of the frame. The side panels are metal with the RX 100 badging embossed in chrome, giving a true retro feel. Its twin-shock rear suspension setup with the metal finish continues the classic look, and the exhaust design is where Yamaha may just have stirred the most emotions. It's a modern interpretation of the famed RX expansion chamber, short, stubby, slightly upswept, and finished in a matte black tone with chrome tips. It doesn't just look aggressive, it sounds like thunder reincarnated, and trust me, that note has been engineered to stir the soul of anyone who remembers the 80s and 90s street races. Now let's pivot to the rear view, which is equally striking. The tail section remains lean, which is rare in this era of bulky plastics. It's narrow, tidy, and sharp. The tail lamp is an LED unit housed in a square design that mimics the original RX. The rear fender hugs the tire just right, not too long to look awkward, and not too short to splash muck everywhere. The grab rails are minimal, finished in matte silver, matching the retro tone perfectly. The indicators are LED as well, yet designed to resemble the old-school bullet-style ones. The rear tire is chunkier than before, providing both grip and posture, mounted on 17-inch classic spoke-style alloy wheels that cleverly hide their modern cast nature behind that retro look. Now let's get to what lies beneath that beautiful exterior, the heart of the 2025 RX 100. This is where the biggest transformation has taken place. Gone is the iconic two-stroke engine, thanks to modern-day emission norms, and in its place comes a newly developed 125cc, air-cooled, single-cylinder four-stroke engine. But don't dismiss it just yet. Yamaha has worked tirelessly to make this power plant a tribute to the original's peppy character. It produces 14.8 horsepower at 9,000 rpm and 11.2 Nm of torque at 7,000 rpm. That may not sound like a rocket, but in a bike that weighs just under 120 kilograms, it translates into thrilling performance. Twist the throttle, and the RX 100 leaps forward with surprising urgency. The power delivery is linear but punchy, and the engine note, it's a deep, throaty growl that sounds far bigger than a 125cc should. Yamaha has tuned the exhaust to deliver a rich low-end thump and a mid-range howl that echoes the RX 100 spirit. Paired with a 6-speed gearbox, the shifting is slick and responsive, allowing for quick acceleration in traffic and a relaxed cruising experience on the highway. In terms of ride dynamics, the RX 100 truly impresses. The lightweight diamond-type frame provides nimble handling and precise control. Whether you're carving through urban corners or zipping past traffic, the bike feels composed and confident. The suspension setup includes a telescopic front fork and twin shock absorbers at the rear, tuned to handle bumpy roads without compromising comfort. The braking department is managed by a 270mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, with single-channel ABS as standard. Feedback from the levers is solid, and the stopping power is sharp, giving riders complete control. Fuel efficiency is another area where Yamaha has worked wonders. Thanks to its lightweight construction and refined engine, the RX 100 offers an impressive mileage of around 55 to 60 kmpl under mixed riding conditions. That means more miles of enjoyment and fewer stops at the pump. The fuel tank holds 11 liters, making it practical enough for daily commutes and weekend fun rides alike. When it comes to technology, Yamaha has kept things minimal but smart. The LCD unit includes Bluetooth pairing via the Yamaha Y Connect app. You get call and SMS alerts, maintenance updates, last part location, and even fuel consumption tracking. It's all useful without being intrusive, staying true to the spirit of a rider's machine, not a digital gimmick. And now, we come to the pricing, arguably one of the most vital aspects of this bike's reception. Yamaha has priced the 2025 RX 100 at a superscript 11.25 lakh X showroom, and honestly, that's a clever move. It's competitive enough to attract young riders looking for a stylish yet practical bike, and nostalgic enough for older enthusiasts who want to relive the glory days without compromising modern comforts. It's available in 3 stunning color schemes: classic chrome black, heritage red, and midnight blue, with all 3 giving off strong vintage vibes. Ownership experience is expected to be solid, given Yamaha's wide service network and the simplicity of this machine. Spare parts will be easily available and affordably priced, making it a stress-free option for long-term use. The brand is also offering optional accessories like chrome crash guards, engine protectors, retro-style saddlebags, and bar and mirrors to enhance the overall visual and utility appeal. So, who exactly is the new Yamaha RX 100 for? Well, if you're a young rider looking for something iconic and stylish that won't burn a hole in your pocket but still offers exciting performance, this bike is perfect for you. And if you're an old-school RX lover, someone who once ripped the roads on the original 2-stroke monster, this bike will feel like a matured, evolved version of your youthful memories. Less raw, more refined, but still emotionally charged. The 2025 RX 100 isn't just a motorcycle. It's Yamaha's tribute to one of India's most cherished machines. It's a reminder that speed isn't always about displacement, that style doesn't always need plastic, and that riding pleasure can still come in small, nimble, beautifully balanced packages. It might not have the shrill 2-stroke scream of the past, but it carries forward the DNA of agility, charisma, and fun. In every curve, every gear shift, and every glance, the new RX 100 whispers a promise is back, and it's here to rule again. And that wraps up today's in-depth review. If you enjoyed riding down memory lane with us and getting a close look at the new RX 100, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Two Wheel Trends for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and two-wheeled adventures from across the globe. Drop a comment below if you think the new RX 100 lives up to the legacy, or if Yamaha should have gone even bolder. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, ride safe, ride far, and keep the throttle wide open.